morning. It is another early one. It's currently 6:11 in the morning on a beautiful Monday, and 39 degrees in April. I thought we would see it a little bit warmer by now, but that's what we get for having spring, I guess. I know it's been a minute, but I just wanted to come out and say, hey, what's going on with everyone? Hope everyone's having a good start to their month and a good start to their week. I mostly wanted to just talk about some changes that are going to be coming. I'm actually going to be redesigning the logo. I don't know if I'm going to keep the name or not. I kind of want to give it a fresh new feel. Of course, the camera quality is not where it should be, but I'm working on that. It does take a minute to find the right kind for this whole setup and everything else. It does come with like time and trying to find the right everything. Like you have to find the right battery packs, you have to find the right overall camera, like what you want the vlogs to look like, you know. And it's really hard to figure out what's best for you and what you want to do for your stuff. And the opener is gonna stay. I might, like, if I change the name, of course I'm gonna have to change the beginning part with the logo. And I'm working on trying to make this more of like like what we were talking about before, like what I'm doing in the vlogs. Let me think. I know I keep saying we're gonna keep doing stuff, but that does come with time and patience and money. You know, trying to go do all these things, certain things does cost some money. You know, like Topgolf costs, I think, $25 to rent a decent bay for just a group of people. But then there's the idea of like, well, and then if you want to eat something, well, yeah, there you go. You know, I mean, yeah, you can always eat before, but then where's the fun in just enjoying time with your friends if you're not going to just eat something while you're there, you know? And then bowling does cost a bit now. They kind of upped their price a little bit on bowling, so it's kind of hard to do that. I'm not a exclusive person anymore. I've stopped the bowling leagues for a little while, just to give myself a break. My arm was starting to really take its toll. Also my wrist, because if you guys don't realize, when you're holding the ball and you go in trying to hook it a certain way, you can actually really damage your arm and your wrist. I even knew a guy, I won't mention his name because just to be nice and just not get him like a whole bunch of attention, but he was bowling and then he felt a weird feeling coming from his wrist, and then he got it checked and he needed surgery. So, you know, there's that whole thing. And you gotta love Alabama drivers. I'm sorry, but there's the most ridiculous people in the entire world. You could be going 60 in a 50 and they will still pass you, honk their horn, flip you off. Anything in any way they can, they will do that. They are the most, I don't want to say dumb, but they are really dumb for driving. You know, Alabama is known for many accidents. I mean, I'm just gonna say, I've never been in one, so I just don't. Have I been pulled over? Yeah, I've been pulled over once, and that wasn't really that big of a deal. He let me go, and there was no issue. It's just that these people are so in a hurry to get somewhere, and it's like, why are you in a hurry? You're gonna cause so many problems if you're that reckless. Be more safe. Be more diligent on what you're doing. Like, they'll be just changing lanes left and right, cutting you off. Then you got to slam on your brakes, and then the person behind you may not even notice it. and they're going to hit you, or you may not stop in time and hit the other person in front of you because they just cut in front of you, you know? And it's like, there's no need for recklessness. There really isn't, you know? And the person that just did all that is now in front of me because they wanted to be so quick and so... Now you can see the red light from the brake lights. So, sorry. But, they were just so quick to just go quick with it, and they want to get somewhere so fast, and I don't understand it. Why be such in a rush? Why risk so many injuries or accidents or whatever may happen? Like, why risk it? There's no importance of you getting to where you got to get if it means somebody gets hurt, you know? There's no reason for that, you know? And now that same person is speeding, like going crazy through the intersection. I mean, they're just going crazy quick. Like, I'm just getting up to 50 now, and they're already like 500 yards already ahead of me. Like, why is that necessary? That's not right. Like, the speed limit's only 40 through a certain part, and you're going 60, 70. Like, is that really necessary? Be a little more diligent with your driving. Reason why the last time you guys saw the vlog, when it was dark outside, or when I was driving to work and it was a little darker, was because I was actually driving at 5 o'clock in the morning. Right now it's 6:17. They actually cut a couple hours from everyone's schedule. I'm not saying anything. It's just how it goes. So I'm taking it and I'm just going with it, you know. But I mean, it doesn't affect, you know, it doesn't affect me as much. It's fine. I'm working on something bigger and better, so it doesn't matter. I just clicked the link to apply, or not really apply, but register for classes on Keller Williams' website for free real estate school. And I don't know how long it's supposed to take for them to respond back, but I just applied for it, and hopefully they get back to me soon. And it's something I really want to do. My uncle owns his own business now, so check him out on Facebook or his website, Lamico Realty. And if you guys are interested in selling a house, or you're interested in buying a house, call him up. He'll help you out. He helped one of my best friends out. He got him a house for a decent, good price, and he did some renovating, but it came out really awesome. And, you know, the more you put into it, the better outcome it comes out when you sell it. So, I don't know how long I want to make this one. It's already at 8 minutes, I think. We're close to it. But, I just wanted to give you guys like a, hey, you know, this is what's going on kind of thing. I am, like I keep saying, I keep working. When I say I keep working on it, I am like researching what is good for this whole setup. And when people are like, well, you know, you could hurry up with it, or do this or do that, it takes time. I mean, there's just, you know, you don't want to mess it up and like be like, oh, you bought something crappy and it doesn't come out good in the long run. You know, there's no point in that. And in the end, it's like, well, shoot, what was the point in everything else if I just went ahead and bought something now? What's the point there? You know, sorry, I was focused for a second on something. But man, if I could turn the camera around and y'all can see this beautiful sunrise right now. The sky is like literally mixed with pink, purple, blue. It's just really beautiful. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful sight right here. And the mixture with the clouds and everything else, it just gives like a really like calming feeling. and that's something that a lot of people need nowadays, especially with what's going on in Ukraine, with what's going on with the virus. Even though it's kind of died down some, I'm not going to get into too much of a political thing, but I have my stance, and I don't agree with everything that's going on right now, but that's just me. I might as well just not say no more then, because I don't want nobody else to feel obligated to start an argument about it. But I stand where I stand, and that's where you should be. If you stand where you stand, then nobody should tell you differently. No one should tell you how you should vote or how you should feel. And that's just my thinking. I mean, it's just an ideal society where you should be able to choose what fits you the best. I mean, it's just whatever. And I'm so tired of when I see so much stuff on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, how rude people are when it comes to this stuff. I mean, is it necessary to be that rude? I've even seen people that are Christians, religious Christians, that say something, and then other Christians jump on them and then start saying rude things to them. How is that being right? How is that being fair or, Christianly to somebody else like that? How is that nice? You shouldn't be saying stuff like that. If you want to be a true Christian, you should just let anybody do or say what they let them believe what they want to believe. If someone wants to be a Democrat, let them be a Democrat. If someone wants to be a Republican, let them be a Republican. If someone wants to be that new class, but I don't remember what it's called, but if they want to be that class, then let them be that class. I'll go ahead and say I'm a Republican. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm down for allowing people to defend themselves. I'm okay with people being able to, be able to talk about religion in school if it's something that the parents want. I don't. And discipline. That's the thing with discipline nowadays too. Kids are running so heavily on letting their parents feel so bad that they just need to okay, whatever, you can just do what you want. No. When I was growing up, that wasn't not what happened. Trust me, I was disciplined. And the discipline is a good thing. And you can even see it. The way this generation is growing up, they're just running a havoc. You've seen what happened in some of the stores when spring break hit in certain parts of the country. They went down to Alabama, down Gulf Shores. They destroyed several stores' inventory. And what happened? I mean, I didn't hear no more about, did they get in trouble or nothing? I didn't hear no more, but yet, that just happens. You didn't hear no more other generations doing that kind of stuff. Why is it okay now that they can just go ahead and start doing that? If I did anything in that regard, my mom would have beat me. My mom was one of those that don't tell me no, don't say a bad word in front of me, make sure you do what you're supposed to, and that's it. I grew up differently, and I'm happy the way I grew up, because I don't want to say a baby, but I'm not someone that can just okay, what does that matter? I mean, I don't really care. Okay, if you're gonna beat your kid, then there's a problem. But if you're gonna give them a little spank, there's no problem with that. There's no problem with that. But enough of the political stuff, because I don't want nobody to start saying something if it's right or wrong. But just be what you set yourself to be. Don't set nothing too low for yourself, because everyone can accomplish what they want as long as they put their mind, their heart, and their entire, like, wanting to do that into it, you know? And I've kind of made that mistake several times in my life, and that's something that, you know, you just have to brush it off your shoulder and just keep moving. And that's the only thing that's the best thing to do. Like with this realty thing, I keep telling myself, you know, I may not even be able to do it. I may not be able to do it, but in the long run, don't think like that. You don't know unless you try, you know? You just don't know if you try. Like, I had really second thoughts about doing all of this kind of stuff. And now we're growing every day. We're making more availability, and we're getting better and bigger about things. And that's what happens when you put your mind and heart into it, you know? So, I want to thank you guys for all your support. I want to thank you guys for being here with me through this fun and challenging at times adventure. More to come, more vlogs to come, more excitement, more changes, more new. That's all I can say about that. More new. I don't want to get too deep into this one because it's already running, I think, almost 16 minutes, and I don't want y'all to be like, oh, he's just rambling on. So I'm going to go ahead and just say I hope everyone has a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week. There may be another surprise one this week. I don't know. I'm working on stuff like that. I wish everyone an awesome one. Peace.